You'll be full of fright as you enter their lair. Creatures of the night will fly through the air. They'll ascend to a height where witches dare, then showcase their might. Mere mortals, beware. Good evening, I'm Creepula, ghoul of the night. On this blood-curdling edition of Sports Sunday, we head to frightening East Floyd Falls, just 2 creepy blocks from the ghoulish cemetery, where 8 terrifying athletes will be lurking in the darkness of Floyd Falls High Gymnasium, awaiting the start of the Donkey's Beefroom and Lounge Slam Dunk Contest. Oh, it will be a gory affair. Here are the first round matchups.
Lord Stuff, accompanied by Lady Stuff, will take on Thomas Hawk Jam. Ali Oop Fullbush battles Linda Germs Von Nov. Dr. J. Irwin MD will challenge Dr. Duncanstein. Dr. Joyce Duncanstein. A grudge match pitting the owner of the Gibbons Gravy Train, Donnie Gravy Train Gibbons, against the owner of the Sanders Gravy Train, Danny Gravy Train Sanders. The hominal highlight film Lottie O'Sullivan versus Marco Pogo. Vi Slammer Jammers will encounter Rim Rattler Ron Wang. Filling station attendant Ralph Air Johnson will be matched up against Clyde the Guide Glacier. And Father Facial will take on Jesus Marian Joseph.
We will be right back with the monstrous Donkey's Beefroom and Lounge Slam Dunk Contest. Hi, I'm Rusty Dole, former Floyd Falls Nats shortstop from the famous Dole Goes Deep in the Hole play. I reenact that play every day with a more favorable outcome. Keeps me young. Join me and some special guests tonight on the strangest games, as we have a strange one for you between my Floyd Falls Nats and the Boomtown Rats from August 15th, 2013. We had just won a close ball game, so we went across the street, had a few drinks like we normally would, right across from the stadium. When we come back out, we see on the marquee of the stadium, it says Boomtown Rats, August 15th. We were supposed to have an off day. We didn't know who the Boomtown Rats were, so we thought, well, hell, they switched it on us. We got a game tomorrow.
Boomtown Rats. Sounds like a baseball team to me.
We were in the locker room gearing up for a comeback show, and in walked these fellas. We didn't know what was going on. So we go to the clubhouse, and the Rats are already there. We go, what's going on? Who are you guys? We're the Boomtown Rats. We're a band. A band? We grew up playing ball in Dublin. The Rats, me, the roadies, we all wanted to play. We knew we could kick their arse.
So we're trying to decide if we want to go through with the game. And all we hear in the background is their fans. Rats versus Nats. Rats versus Nats.
You've got to remember this is 2013 and the Rats are just getting back together. So this is their first concert. They got a huge crowd there. It's like an away game for us.
I remember the kids' cam focusing on a couple, and an audible gasp emanated from the crowd. The man looked just like the sketch of the Floyd Falls Killer.
So I'm sleeping in the locker room, bro, and these gnarly rats come in. They said they were playing. And I go, whoa. They go, yeah. And I had to bust ass down to the Floyd Falls Magic Shop to pick up the promotional fake hands for the night.
I still kept mine. Still got it.
That was the best promotion I've ever been involved with.
That was the best promotion we ever had, bro.
So the stadium's packed, and you gotta understand, these are all Rats fans. They're there for the concert. So a rat gets on the mic, he goes, "Let me see a show of hands for everyone that wants to see the Rats kick the Nats' ass." And boy, those hands went up, especially with the promotion. I've never seen so many hands in that stadium.
The Floyd Falls killer was found out to be Grizzly Garrison, owner of Floyd Falls Public Access Television and Floyd Falls Mortuary and Lube. He would kidnap adults and use them as talent in commercials for local businesses, using the Floyd Falls Public Access equipment.
It may not sound like it now, but I was having trouble getting down the Charge song in my early days. So I was up in the booth practicing on my day off, when all of a sudden, these fans started pouring in. After one of the Rats would get a hit, the fans would chant, "Give him the cheese! Give him the cheese!" And then the mascot would run out and give the guy that got the hit a piece of cheese, and he'd eat it right then. It was crazy.
He found it amusing that these missing people would be appearing as spokespeople for Tony Broccolini's Italian Hot Corner, Linda Peanut's Art Gallery, Nerd's hand-woven tree skirts and bondage restraints, and other local businesses.
I was the head groundskeeper for the Floyd Falls Cemetery in 1993, before they built a stadium over it. After it was converted, they just kept me on. This was the craziest game I've ever seen. Now, the thing that drove me crazy is you go up to bat, you couldn't even hear your walk-up song. You got 70,000 Rats fans, and they're going...
The Floyd Falls killer would shoot commercials for local businesses in exchange for a $100 voucher, which could be used for swag or services. He would then have the kidnapped film their own video and send to family and friends stating that they were okay and include the voucher as long as their family and friends remain quiet about the missing person. You'd be surprised how many family and friends, even after not seeing their loved one for 6 months or a year, would remain quiet while wearing a Marshall Dryer Raceboards jacket.
I'll never forget when Dole fell in that sinkhole.
I see the ball hit hard in the hole, and I get a jump on it.
Doyle, he's chasing the ball as quick as he can.
I was standing on second base when the ball was hit, and I noticed the sinkhole open up, and I immediately turned around and ran back towards first.
The sinkhole opened up right where Ron Connors and his wife Edna were buried.
He killed his prey in a final commercial for Floyd Falls Mortuary and Lube as their popularity started to wane. In the commercial, they would depict a form of death that the mortuary specialized in. Then a grisly murder would occur on screen in that manner.
Now I look over and I see sheer terror on his face.
All of a sudden, I'm in a free fall.
I was like, whoa, dude.
And then it's like, poof, he's gone. I drew a big laugh from everyone in the stadium except for Dole's family when I played a little ditty on the organ after Dole fell in that hole.
Gary Roberts steps back into the box, sees 1 for 3 on the day. Here's the 2-2. Roberts hits it sharply. Dole's got to go in the hole to get it. Oh my, a sinkhole opens! Dole starts falling! Look out! Dole goes deep in the hole!
After they made out for the kiss cam, an usher and security guard walked up and asked if he was the Floyd Falls killer. He said no. The security guard and usher both shrugged their shoulders and walked away. The Floyd Falls killer probably killed approximately 30 more people after the night of the game.
These never-before-heard stories and more tonight on The Strangest Games.
Prepare yourself for a maniacal athletic event, my creepers and creepettes. Let's go to the Big O, Oswald Anderson, who will be announcing the Donkeys Beefroom and Lounge Slam Dunk Contest. Oswald.
Hello, Creepula. Isn't it good to have sports back on the air? As you can see, we had to paint our master bedroom green to use the green screen, because unfortunately the Donkeys Beefroom and Lounge Slam Dunk Contest has been canceled today due to the death of Linda Germs Von Nov. But, very fortunately, we have Curly Von Nov, Linda's husband, who will do a memorial dunk in her honor. Let's go out to Curly right now.
Hi, Big O. My wife Linda was going to debut an innovative dunk called the Full House, where she'd be dealt a full house, and then on her way to the bucket, she'd envision her kids while performing a windmill jam. She named it the Full House after what she hoped would be her future kids living amongst us. Unfortunately, she met her demise before we could have any kids. I'm going to perform this in her honor. Linda, I love you. Oh, Ricky.
Reporting live from my master bedroom, this is the Big O, Oswald Anderson, for Sports Sunday.
I am sorry the sporting match did not occur. Maybe this will give credence to my pleas to the higher-ups at Floyd Falls Public Access that we should return to the previous Sunday night creature features. Creature features never disappoint. Remember, where the creepers crawl and the creepettes haunt, Creepula will be lurking with Sports Sunday.
Hi, you might know me as the Everson's Long Meat Sandwich Boy. Well, today I want to discuss something a little more serious. Death. Specifically, death by decapitation. Did you know that Floyd Falls Mortuary and Lube specializes in corpses that have had their heads cut off?
That's right, I'm Grizzly Garrison, owner of the Floyd Falls Mortuary and Lube. We can arrange your decapitated loved one as serious or fun-loving as you desire. Call today to make funeral arrangements or take advantage of our $39.95 oil change.